I'm going to show you this Hyundai Intrada concept this way before I show you the outside, which is kind of interesting because it's a big deal that Peter Schreier designed this. He's the new design chief at Hyundai, who already was the design chief at Kia, who before that was the design chief at Audi. But before we get to his stylings, look at the structure of this. An interesting sort of a carbon fiber backbone and shell upon which they say they can hang almost any kind of material of body panel. Because this thing is so rigid, whatever's on the outside is kind of just a dress, if you will. Obviously, it's a hydrogen fuel cell car. You see your two hydrogen tanks in the back. Notice the thing about hydrogen tanks, to get the strength to hold that pressure, they still pretty much have to be these sort of capsule pill shapes. No one's figured out a way to make them sort of irregular shapes and retain their strength, though people are trying, because that would help packaging quite a bit. Beyond that pretty conventional stuff, we're doing conversion of hydrogen into basically just water, vapor, and running an electric battery up at the front here. Here's what it looks like dressed. As you can see, it's a pretty fresh design for Hyundai. Now, as I mentioned, because they've got this frame envisioned that is so strong and rigid, they think you could hang any kind of a panel on here. It's kind of like the body panels on a Smart 4 too, to be honest, which are also interchangeable and kind of irrelevant. Now look inside the cabin, and I can do a quick off-the-cuff top 5 for you. First of all, head-up display. It's coming down from the expensive cars. Second, LCD instrument panel. Gauges are going away. Third, the pop-up toaster slice style of central display. A lot of car makers are doing that these days. 4, you got this high, wide backbone for the center console. Porsche got on that a few years ago. And 5, you've got, instead of side view mirrors, side view rear-facing cameras. This isn't coming to market, of course. The Intrada is strictly a design exercise, but hopefully one that shows a lot of truth in where Hyundai is going. And by the way, they've already got a fuel cell vehicle out in limited production, so this isn't that much pie in the sky.